John?
What comedy?
No, there was again a 1970 really funny. Actually, Michael Crawford, who went on to do Phantom of the Opera, but he was a really good, almost like Chaplin. In other words, he's a very good comedian, but his body helped him. He'd leap and stuff. He'd do all his own stunts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But always one of his phrases, because following on, he'd say to his little baby, "Who's going to see the Queen on Christmas Day then?" Because everyone watches the Queen on Christmas Day. But that was a great comedy show as well. The stunts he did on that show.
What was it? What was it called?
It's called Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. Some mothers do have 'em. It's like a phrase.
And when did that happen? When was that?
That was again 70s. One of those classic. The 70s was a really good time for British comedy, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone knows Are You Being Served?
Mm-hmm.
That still makes it onto PBS over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I know Monty Python and some British comedy was on the public
PBS,
station up
like
in British Columbia.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And then we could see it in Seattle.
Yeah.
There was one guy who was a restaurateur. His name was Ivor Hagelin.
Yeah.
And he liked Monty Python so much that he bought TV space for like the whole holidays for like a week.
Yeah?
Did nothing but Monty Python. So I think you have a huge amount of Monty Python fans in Seattle.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Because people, I just mentioned that show. Oh yeah, actually, everybody seems to know Are You Being Served? Everyone seems to know that one. Well, actually, the script writers for that actually wrote that Dad's Army I was talking about.
Oh,
that was
really?
their show. 5 years before they went on to do Are You Being Served?
And where did those writers go from there?
Well, Perry and Croft. They wrote. Actually, to tell you the truth, even recently they did a documentary about them because they were just two great scriptwriters. I'm trying to think of what the equivalent would be in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Two great comedy writers that wrote all the shows from the 60s and the 70s, sometimes into the 80s, and just, obviously, I don't know if they're still alive or not, but I just saw a documentary on the BBC actually a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be the scriptwriters over here. I mean, who wrote the great comedy shows?
Carl Reiner.
Yeah, I remember Carl Reiner. Yeah, I've seen Mel Brooks back in the 60s.
Well, Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks are still alive. They hang out together in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. I know those two together.
That's the good thing about podcasts.
Was it the 2,000-year-old man? Wasn't that a famous sketch from the 60s?
But those guys wrote for, and they're writing books now too. It's so great they're living so long.
And Sid Caesar, I think all the whole Sid Caesar stuff in the old days, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. But they wrote a lot of movies and started a lot of TV specials.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how your dog's hi.
Oh yeah, they're friendly. Yeah, Gus just looks like he's gonna bite your hand off.
No.
They're friendly, but occasionally loud when other dogs come by.
Oh, that Gus, yeah, he's a soft guy. Oh, who's that Gussie?
Aww.
He just wants his biscuits, don't you, mate?
Hi.
Oh, Rosie.
Oh my
Rosie.
gosh.
She's a little monkey, aren't you, Rosie?
She's so little.
I know, yeah.
My dog's huge.
What have you got?
He's a golden doodle.
Oh, okay then.
So
Yeah.
he's like, his fur kind of like this dog.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, we adopted both these guys.
Giant.
Yeah, they're good.
Hi.
Labradoodles are good. What do you think, Piglet? You got a biscuit, don't you, little monkey
Hi,
sausage?
buddy.
There you go. Yeah, you flipping greedy bugger. Yeah, Rosie, eh?
Rosie's like, what about mine?
Yeah.